Nestled in the fringes of an old forest, an old alchemist hut stands, a weathered testament to a bygone era. Moss-covered stones form around the foundation, blending with the verdant undergrowth that has reclaimed a majority of this surrounding area. The hut itself, of modest size, does give you just the slightest sense of mysticality. There's nothing immediately magical about it, but just something that just tingles the senses just a little. Its time-worn walls have seen better days. Faded hues, deep green, to bear the scars of the countless seasons this hut has withstood. Its thatched roof, once a vibrant straw gold, now sports a much more muted palette. A single solitary chimney protrudes proudly from the center of the building, releasing the occasional puffs of smoke dissipate to the air. Standing out there in front, a small, hunched-over figure, clearly a halfling, seems to be just sweeping away at the porch, sweeping away at the front of the building. And I am going to ask the five of you the question that I ask everyone and that no one ever knows the answer to. Who's the leader?
TTRPG groups don't have leaders. Who?
Who is
I think
the...
it's just gonna
What's
be
a leader?
We were supposed to pick a leader?
I think as the tallest, it's you.
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean,
people probably look to the half-orc being the most physically intimidating of the group.
I'm willing to try. I cannot promise I will succeed.
That is all we can do. But yeah, then as the five of you approach, letter in hand, as you picked up in a nearby town, saying, "Help wanted. Need rats cleared from basement. ASAP. Please." Letter in hand, I will ask what you would like to do.
One question on the letter.
Mhm.
Does it say if we would be paid for the job, and if so, how much?
It does not. It seems hastily scrawled at best.
Okay.
Already the best group leader I've had.
Literally asking the important questions.
Making sure we get paid.
If we're gonna work, you might as well get paid for it.
this isn't one of those exposure things, right? Like we're actually gonna get gold.
Oh, please tell me this is not an unpaid internship. I don't need more experience killing rats.
We already made plenty of pro bono works in the last week.
True. Yep.
Well, my church sent me out to do some good work, so I'm just doing it for free.
That's not
I
fun.
love you, Crit. We love you. All right. So yeah, Rothgar is going to, I guess, walk up the path towards the halfling.
Who, at the sound of the footsteps, would around, turn back, see you all. There's a moment where, seeing how heavily armed you all are, there's that panic that every shopkeeper gets of, okay, are they friend or oh wait, no, I put out that flyer. They're friends, right? And then just kind of like tosses the broom back through the door. Hey there. I'd happen to be responding to my quest, would you?
Brandishes piece of paper.
Oh, good.
Do we each
Was
have
this
like one
yours?
little tab ripped off the bottom of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Rothgar just grabbed the whole flyer instead.
Yeah. I sent my my familiar out to go put those everywhere, and I found out that he just he put most of them on one building. in town, and then just kind of left the rest on the ground. But I'm glad you found it.
Yeah. So, it says you're looking to clear out some rats?
Yes. How do I say this? I have been working on a new chemical solution. The process may include dairy, and that dairy may convert to some sort of cheese like product at some point, and I guess it might be a tad irresistible to, and I mean no offense by this, of course, but to certain rat like creatures. Um,
You
and
need to choose your words carefully.
they took over my basement, and now I can't get down to any of my things, and I need help.
You have too much cheese in your basement.
I guess if you wanted to simplify, yeah, yes.
Okay. So pulls it, like holds up the paper and like points at it. Will you pay us for removing the rats?
Oh yes. Oh, I didn't put that on the poster. That's probably why no one has showed up.
Yeah, probably.
If you're looking to hire, it's really helpful if you say how much you're gonna pay.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
You could
Well,
have
I
just
have
put like gold question mark on it, and I think it would have attracted some people.
I have 50 gold on my person. That's all I got until I can get to my basement and I can sell some more of my stuff. But I also have a few alchemical items down there that you are more than welcome to.
Yeah, we could take at least 50 of those gold coins as a forward payment.
Yes, please. It is yours.
Yeah, looks around at the party. Yeah, we'll do it for 50 gold.
Okay.
That's
I think I read the side rog, but I thought you were asking for rats for cleaning. But
No, just getting rid of them. You can clean them if you whatever you want to do with them afterwards. I don't. If they're yours.
So
Okay,
we can
so
just
we don't have to
take
kill
the
them.
rats. Oh,
yeah.
we can just remove them. You don't want to see the rats at all?
As
No
long as
proof
they're
of death?
gone, you could keep them as pets for all I care.
So, how much cheese is an acceptable loss here?
If I never see another piece of cheese in my life, it'll be too soon.
Good to know.
so
Um,
50
you're
gold and free
you're-
cheese.
gonna need did I have keys somewhere? Where did I put them? And he's just gonna turn and just run into the hut.
Oh, okay, bye.
Do we just stay out here? Do we follow? I mean,
Let's follow him.
okay,
Um,
because I mean, they seem all over the place, and it's surprising. They seem so well
Well,
put
it's just a
together.
bunch of rats.
Um,
Some people are just really afraid of rats.
I
Or
think
so I've
Roth-
heard.
Yeah, some people really are. It's a problem in my line of work.
Hmm.
Why is that?
I mean, when she like tugs on an ear.
Gestures to the rat-filled
Oh.
features.
Because you have big ears. That's why. Yeah. Okay.
some people just don't like the ears. What can you do?
Yeah, I've never had a problem with rats, but fish really creep me out. Slimy little things.
So,
They are quite slippery.
anyone have good ways of moving rats?
I mean, I can just ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that doesn't work, we can always just use the cheese to lead them out.
Yeah, because like they said, there's a lot of cheese down there. So
Yeah, I think
If
we
any-
move the cheese, they'll go.
yeah, make a deal with them, give them the cheese, they leave, we get paid.
Nice, easy job.
Easy peasy.
Are we following inside, or are you content to sit out here and wait?
I think we're going
Oh.
inside.
Yeah, inside is good. Mrothgar had one more question for our halfling employer-ish.
All right.
Which was
Then, stepping through the door, inside you are immediately hit by a dozen different scents of various dried herbs and flowers. Just a little bit of an acrid scent of something vinegar-like. But otherwise, it's an alchemist's hut. There's rows of jars and liquids and things that you probably don't even want to ask about. But I mean, for the most part, you can imagine most of this is very beneficial. You'd also see him back behind the little like sales counter with a chest open, body just like flung into it, just pulling things out. What did I do with those keys? I swear I just had them.
excuse me.
No. Oh god. Oh,
Sorry.
I didn't think you were gonna come in. Yeah, yes.
Just to one thing. You said you kept your alchemist stuff down in the basement
Yes.
with the rats, and the rats were eating what was in the basement. I'm not good at alchemy. Would your alchemy perhaps work on rats?
Suppose.
Hmm.
Please tell
Mrothgar
me
makes
they
a
are not
face.
mutant rats.
I mean, there's some larger than average rats, I suppose. They're a slightly unusual size, but
Um,
How big we talking here?
Okay, like this big, like over to Rosemary.
Rosemary big.
Yeah.
Big.
I
Yeah, I feel like we're just pointing up the line of our characters right up to the orc. Which big are we talking?
We're doing one of
Hey.
these where it's like this tall or this tall. It's like where are we at? Where we meet the scale at?
I think
On a scale of dwarf to orc, what are we talking here?
the biggest ones I saw were probably about the size of me.
Oh,
Is this a
Okay.
tall
well, this
halfling?
isn't.
Not particularly. On the older side, so maybe a little bit shorter than most halflings you see.
Have I ever seen a rat that big before?
Would you like to make the very first roll of the game?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Let's roll some dice. What am I
Let's
rolling?
get and I'm sure this is a very high skill for you. A nature check, please.
Oh boy! Oh boy! All right. Nature. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna push the button and see what happens.
Mhm.
I think I pushed the wrong button. Hold on. Normal. Roll. Okay.
A 2.
I rolled a 2.
You've certainly fought creatures bigger than that, whether or not they were actually technically rats. I think that's up to everyone's personal opinion. I mean, who are we to say what is or isn't a rat, honestly?
I
Okay.
was literally born last week.
I like this. His entire team does not know what a rat is, except for the rat.
With my nature
I'm probably just
check,
not familiar with the common word for rat.
I wouldn't know a rat if it bit me. So All right.
No, we have rats in the deep caverns, but they usually breathe fire. Is this that kind?
No, I certainly hope not. There's a lot of flammable things down there.
Oh, we should be good then.
Okay.
As he's talking,
you can-
Rosemary's gonna like.
Go ahead.
I was say Rosemary's gonna like pull out like a little notebook and a pencil, and I want to go ahead and use probably a move I'm going to abuse a little bit tonight. It's called That's Odd.
I love it.
Yeah, so when I enter a new location, such as a room or a corridor, I immediately notice one thing out of the ordinary. There's a lot more to that, but I'm not going to read all of that.
I mean, in the upstairs, you're probably not seeing much of that that's out of the ordinary. But once we get downstairs, I will absolutely give you some information.
And she's just kind of like
7-foot
just
rat.
jotting down, yeah, the normal. Speaking of a 7-foot rat.
Oh, kitten.
Oh,
That's
we need
very-
one of
Aw.
those.
But yeah, anything else that you'd all like to do? Eventually, he does pull out the keys, hand them over to you, points you to the door that leads into the basement, and says, I don't want to be here in case any of them get past you, so I'm going to go wait outside, and just let me know when you're done."
Does our employer at any point tell us what they would like to be called? Like a name?
Nope, I don't think anyone has asked.
I think Rothgar might be curious enough to ask, because if he stiffs us our money, I want to know who it was.
Oh,
I've memorized
Hey,
your
what about
face.
the forward payment of the 50 coins?
Memorized your face, but never your name.
I'm so sorry. I'm a little stressed out. I haven't really slept in a week or so. I am Thistlefoot Bramble.
I love him.
Thistlefoot Ramble Bamble.
I thought it was Bramble Ramble.
Yeah, Bramble.
Hmm. It's the realest name
The
I've
Raffle
clearly
Bottom Bramble
ever
Rambles?
heard.
All right. Well, Mr. Bramble, we will take care of your rat problem for you. Uh-huh. Yep. Leave it to us.
Good. I'm glad that I'm dealing with professionals.
Wouldn't go
That's
that
us.
far.
Professional rat dealers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Starting today.
clearly getting less confident the more you're talking.
No.
I mean, technically, I'm less of a dealer and more of an investigator.
Let's listen, Mr. Rat Cannibal, was it? We can handle this. That was the name, right? I don't remember.
I thought his
It was
name was
Brimblebuster, I think.
I'm just
And
gonna
then
wait
Rambo.
outside.
Oh, is there any light down
Sorry,
there?
Mr. Rambo.
Yeah, there's some light from one of the experiments, but I mean, if you had a torch, there shouldn't be anything overly flammable in the air.
That's good.
Okay.
And he will scurry
I'm
on
gonna
out the
open
back
the door.
Now hesitating to
I'll-
cast Illuminate, I'll be honest.
I don't have any of the light spells.
Cleric with no light spell? Yes.
I
say,
used to live in caves.
Mrazgar's wearing a backpack that looks pretty big and saying, "Oh yeah, torch." Like turns around and digs in the backpack, and, like pulls out a torch and goes, "Aha!" And we'll just like hold it out so if anyone wants one, you can take it. But he's smart enough to bring a torch.
Leadership material right there.
Yeah.
This is why we voted her in.
All right.
All right.
And
You have the
in-
basement. You're as prepared as you're gonna get. Who's headed down first?
I'll go down first.
I'll follow behind.
Always send the healer first. Always.
Yeah. Healer first, tank
I
last.
start singing the
everyone
song of
else.
my people. Hi ho, it's down the stairs we go.
I mean, to be fair, the healer's probably got the best HP and armor class out of all of us. Minus
I
the
think I
half
have dark vision too.
I don't know. Barbarian's pretty tough.
I hope. I'll admit I only half understood my stats, so
I mean, you're sitting at 23 HP compared to the next highest, I think, of 19.
Oh my goodness.
yes, tank. Okay.
So, first up is Kryn. Second is Lou. Who's third?
I'll go third. I don't mind. Yeah.
I'll
Well,
go second to last then.
if I see any sconces or anything down here, I'll illuminate it. But that's if I see anything.
You would descend the first level of stairs, take sharp left, descend the second of the bit of stairs. You are seeing that everything is bathed in this odd greenish glow. Even from this angle, you're kind of opens up into a much larger room, but you're seeing tables just covered with various alchemical ingredients, vials. A lot of them have been knocked off or rolled off the table and have hit the floor and shattered, leaving just these odd discolored spots and broken glass kind of everywhere.
Yeah. Be careful, you guys. Under the mountain, when we're around stuff that glows like this, our beards usually start falling out after a couple weeks. They keep your distance.
You are all absolutely plastered by the scent of the most pungent cheese that has ever existed in the history of Pathfinder. You need everyone to make a fortitude saving throw, except for Rosemary. Rosemary, I leave it up to you whether or not this bothers you.
I mean, to be fair, it probably smells a little like my mother's cooking. I'm not super into the really strong cheese, but she is, and I like a little bit more milder.
Then
You
I'd
said
leave it up to you.
fortitude?
Yep, fortitude.
Come on,
It
bro,
is
what the
bad, just-
hell?
Did mine go through?
It did.
Oh, 21.
No, it did not.
It did not. Okay. Let me try
Lou,
again.
in 18, that's a success. You are fine. Rothgar, 21, you are fine. Ratford, a 20, you are fine.
I just click on the little dice icon, right?
Interpoint Station. No, not
Neither do I.
Interpoint Station. Raph, thank you so much, buddy. Love you, friend.
Yeah, let's try that.
For
Maybe
anyone
it's
that
gonna be
doesn't
in the
know,
same window.
Turtle
Uh,
is my longtime friend from high school many, many years ago. Thank you, buddy.
Nice.
do you have your
Thank
character
you.
sheet up in the middle? You might need to move it over
I-
a little bit because sometimes it'll like pop up a little tiny.
Well, I have it open, and I can.
Yeah,
Hover
so
over
once
it,
you
the
click the
little thing
button, there will be
spins.
another little box that pops up.
Sometimes behind the
Let's see
character sheet,
another little
unfortunately.
box.
Yeah.
No, I'm not seeing it. Let me.
You are clicking the button or the little dice symbol on the left under saves, under fortune.
Yeah, under fortitude. Yeah, and it spins when I got my little thingy over it. But
And as you
nothing
click it, it should
seems to
bring up a
happen.
little box for you.
It is not.
I might
Let
want to
me-
refresh the
Let me
page.
put it in its own.
I can also just roll for you real quick.
It's a +6.
Yeah, 14.
Oh,
You
so
were fine.
14.
None of you are sickened by this very overwhelming stench.
Kind of smells like Grandpa, to be honest.
Just make my eyes water a little bit.
But as
Rothgar
we,
Smells like my
Sneezes.
childhood.
What was that, Rothgar?
Oh, I think Mrathgar sneezes, like just from the whiff.
As
Lou's
you
just
do
like
step down,
disgusting.
you're hit by that scent. You step out into the room itself, and you can see what it was that was giving this room its vibrant green glow. A massive glass tank full of chunks of what is probably some kind of fermented floating cheese, but the liquid itself almost looks like a translucent, cheesy slurry.
Ew.
Easy cheese.
That's a sentence that I have never said in my life and will probably never say again. So, what would you all like to do? That's
And we see any rats? Or
I
just
would like to
cheese?
light the torch.
go.
Is the cheese accessible? Like, can we touch it?
Um,
Wait, there's that
Is
much
it
cheese?
edible?
yeah, that is a massive vial of cheese.
I mean, I kind of want to try some.
Hey,
Hey, what's the worst that can
it
happen, eh?
looks
Uh,
appetizing. That you become a mutated giant rat thing?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to like climb up the side of it, there's probably a little step ladder there to get you tall enough that you could reach in.
I want some too. Get me some, please.
yeah, I'll grab 2 little pieces for myself, and
Reaching in is going to cause 1 point of acid damage as your gloves start sizzling, and even as you pull it out, it's sizzling underneath whatever sort of protective covering you have over your fingers.
sometimes you
so
have
it's
to
Well, that's a
spicy.
pure strong cheese.
It's just a little spicy.
Spicy cheese.
It's really
Even
sharp,
better.
eh?
It's so many.
It's-
Sam, thank you for the gifted sub. Danny, thank you for the gifted sub. You all are amazing. I love you all so much.
I'm gonna go check out this other little room in here.
Looks like storage.
Well, perhaps
With
we
a little
can eat the
fireplace there.
cheese. What's on this table?
Lou, I'm so glad that you went down to investigate.
Oh no.
As
It was
you
at this moment that he knew.
start looking over the tables underfoot, you were just like the occasional crunch of glass can be heard, and then there's a big crunch of what thought may have been glass, but lift up your foot and it is. It looks like a piece of cheese that's almost crystallized,
Oh,
and there's a horrific screech from a very tucked away hole in the wall. And I'm gonna give you your that's odd or something odd or whatever it's called here. The fact that you now see this hole in the wall, which is about the size you would expect for a rat. But then you're also seeing a much larger hole that's been chewed through the wood and stone wall. And then you're seeing a much larger hole that's been chewed through this stone and wood wall. Oh my god, so many. Was Elsie, thank you so much. You all are too kind today. I love you all.
Jesus Christ, so many subs!
oh my
you.
goodness.
You
It's a
all are the
happy day for the
best.
channel.
I got really excited to run a train.
Yeah.
Can't say that in the wrong context.
Oh no!
Anyways, Lou,
Oh, rat.
from that hole you hear this screech and then you hear scurrying. And a rat about the size of you just comes bursting out, teeth first, ready to just gnaw onto your metallic body. And I'm gonna throw us into some initiative.
No.
Bring those two out. Let's bring you out. And from the door in the back of the room, coming scurrying from underneath the door frame, comes about 20 or so rats.
What the heck is that thing? Oh shoot!
That is a rat.
That's a
It's a
rat?
bunch of rats. It's a bunch of rats in a trench
A
coat.
swarm of rats.
I'm one rat in a trench coat.
Oh no!
He's you.
I'm
You
sorry
have the
about
best
that.
trench coat.
Yeah, you wear it so well.
Yeah, they're very functional.
boy.
It did not. There we go. It's going to roll everyone's initiative for us. And in
Oh, wait.
Pathfinder, your initiative roll is your perception. Does that
Oh,
just make
I'm
sense?
not sore. What? No, I'm Lou. There you go.
Okay, so you're rolling initiative.
yes.
I don't have to roll initiative? Okay.
Don't have to roll anything.
Chad would like to know if we can bring the map up.
Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. You rolled for me. You need to change that 15 to an 11. I didn't notice that. Oops.
Hold on. I think I might need to send us to a real quick break to figure out why the tokens are on the map.
There it is.
Yeah, give us just a minute. We'll literally be right back. And welcome back. We've gotten the cheese out of our system. The map seems to be working. Let's see if it'll work. Hey, there we go. Stream can now see all of the cheese.
There
Let's
we
pick up some
go.
battle music. What we got here? We have anything cheese related?
I don't know. I'm just warming myself by a fire. I haven't even heard the screaming yet.
I mean, if you wanted to loot that room, I wouldn't stop you. I can't tell you if there is or isn't anything in there, but
Well, I'm not a looter. I'm just enjoying the ambiance.
Just close the door behind you. You just hear screaming. It's like, nah, it's not my problem.
Yeah, I'll deal with that later.
So many rats out here. What was I supposed to do again today?
oh yeah,
Hmm.
there's the
Look, I stopped you from dying. What more do you want?
Yeah.
Stop me from dying again.
quest music.
Oh, they shouldn't have put that
Nice.
creatine
I'll
in the
get it figured
cheese.
out. First up, very tippy top of initiative. James Boundary does not like
James,
Rosemary.
help.
Tippy top of initiative is
Can't the barbarian go first?
you can hold your turn. You can delay.
No.
You can simply just say, I don't want to go yet. And then after any creature's turn, you can say, okay, now I want to go.
I think.
Okay, what's the closest rat to be? That's gonna be the little one.
Closest
here.
visible rat.
Okay, does it look like it's attacking yet?
It is about to leap onto your friend Blue and eat their robot face off.
So I'd like to ask a pointed question because I do speak rat.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna maybe get just a little bit closer. Hi, I'm so sorry to bother you right now. But we're here to kind of clear you guys out. You might be a cousin, possibly, if the cheese is anything to go by. It smells like a family recipe. So I don't want to have to hurt you. So can you tell us a little bit just what's going on here and maybe what we can do to work this out?
You get a gurgled, frenzied scream back at you.
I have a pointed question. Move.
This thing does not seem in any way, shape, or form understand what it is that you're saying.
I speak rat though.
It clearly doesn't.
A rat that doesn't speak rat?
They
Might be a
have
gerbil,
been inhaling these alchemical cheese fumes for who knows how long, and are frenzied beyond the point of cheese.
Oh, they're
Unless
high
you
on
can find a
cheese.
way to knock them out of it.
Throw some cold water on top of them.
So it is one action to move,
Mm-hmm.
if you would like to move anywhere else. Or if you're good there, then you will have 2 actions. Also hold an action.
I'm checking my food. It's my first time playing most things in Pathfinder, but definitely an investigator.
Need any help?
I think I'm just going to kind of hold, move, mostly to defend myself. So it would be non-lethal. But I am just kind of like defensively going to draw my short sword and just kind of hold like a non-lethal strike.
You would have to get considerably closer.
I mean, just know if it like jumps at me.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, like I said,
If
just
you're
kind of
within
as
danger.
more of a defense move. Yeah.
Perfect. Right. The Tomb Rothgar, team leader, voice of the people.
Very confused player. So, Mrothgar is going to turn to Rosemary and kind of look between the rat and Rosemary and go, "Did it say it was gonna leave? Is it gonna bite? I don't.
I think it's a little strung out right now. I don't trust that cheese.
So, should I hit it?
I mean, I don't want to hit it. We might need.
I don't want Lou to get hurt. If it's gonna bite, I'm gonna hit it."
So we really like Crin. Crin, do you not know any
Yo.
detox spells?
Oh, detox. Let me think about it for a second. I don't think so.
Well, we
Okay,
need to sober
Sure,
these up
right.
somehow.
you think hitting them in the head would do that?
Might knock a little sense into him.
I mean, I
I know,
don't
right?
recommend giving people traumatic brain injury, but
I mean,
Do
it
it.
might.
I could try
Okay.
to
Turn in a
heal
computer
one,
on and
see
off.
if that does anything.
Yeah.
The Mrothgar, what are you doing?
Okay. I will say it and then I'll see if I can figure out how to make the tabletop do the thing. I would
Mm.
like to see if I can get into melee range with the rat. I don't know if I have enough space to get near the one that Lou is
Absolutely.
threatened by.
Good.
Okay.
20 feet would get you there. You can just pass through.
Okay, cool. Let me. How do I? Yes. Okay. I would like to rage. I don't know how to do that,
Yeah.
but I wanna.
Fuck yeah.
It's a very simple
Rage.
plan. It involves rage.
Thankfully, it is just rage button that you have clicked. You have now entered a rage. We have that super cool animation.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay. And I should have a warhammer. I would like to boop the rat on the snoot with the warhammer.
So hover over the enemy that you're targeting. Tap the T key. Target them.
Wait, tap the
Bonk.
what key?
T for target.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And then make your attack roll. And we should get another cool animation.
Jeez. Which button said attack roll? Hold on.
So it's on your actions tab next to your Warhammer, but also if you just have your token highlighted on the top left, you should see a bunch of little black boxes that say attack, strikes, actions, free.
Whoa, that's
Target?
cool.
Nope. What does this button do? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I am
They're
fucking everyone
absolutely
up.
fine.
No, you're perfectly fine.
You are not
Yeah.
only learning a new system, but you are playing with Foundry for the first time. It's all good.
Yeah.
So if you
This isn't the first time I've played Foundry, but you're teaching me new stuff.
if you click the token on the very top of the screen, you should see a bunch of like little black boxes pop up.
Uh-huh.
If you hover over the one that says strikes,
Oop, did I push the wrong button? Uh-oh.
um,
How do I hit the rat with the...
so that little box that says strikes,
I'm
you can
not
see your
seeing...
Warhammer.
Oh,
click the one that
there
says
it
plus
is.
6.
And a fist.
got it. Okay. And this is, yes, melee strike with the Warhammer. Okay. I rolled a
Unfortunately,
2.
an 8. Would you like to spend your hero point to re-roll that?
Oh, okay. Hero points act as inspiration. Okay. Yeah, let's re-roll that.
You can right-click it in chat, where you just made that roll, and click the option to re-roll using a hero point.
Ah, got it.
A natural
Hey.
20.
Yeah.
So
Oh
you
wait, but
can
crits are different in Pathfinder.
click the button that says critical, and we're about to see a rat disappear.
Yes.
Oh,
Not
no.
Okay.
lethal.
Non-lethal
I could-
attacks actually have a -2 penalty to the attack roll. They are a
Uh.
specific type of attack.
Okay.
Hang
I
on.
did not
Cool,
say that
too.
before, so I'm just
Nice.
gonna squish the rat.
It's just taking a nap.
Okay.
That is 18 points of damage.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
for
yes.
a
I
rat.
love this barbarian.
For a rat that has 8 points of health.
I don't think you booped it on the snoot.
Oh yeah, she got the snooting all the way through.
I booped the whole rat, not just the snoot.
Good news is that Lou is now safe.
I think Rothgar looks
Now
over
it's
his
just
shoulder and
splatter on the wall.
did he get you?
Lou?
What? Wait,
that question
I'm
was
just
directed
lost.
at you.
I made my I zoned down for a moment. What
Oh,
happened?
Rothgar is asking if the rat got you. Did you get bitten by the rat?
Oh no, I didn't get bitten. I'm fine. It just maybe scared me a little bit.
Okay, good. And I am. Oh, question for the DM. If you don't use your entire movement speed in one action, are you allowed to split that movement, like between like going there and moving again afterwards, or is it just however much you get in one action?
No, I believe
question.
that once you spend the action to move, that's just the action you have for that action.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Alright. That is your turn done. Bring us over to Kryn. Currently investigating a stockroom.
Yeah. So he's gonna walk us. So what's all this noise out here anyway?
Just missed the whole party, I
Oh.
suppose.
Oh, you found him. Good job.
I mean, kind of found us, I think.
They are in the wall.
So that would be
they are
my
in the wall.
first action. Maybe they don't show up on infrared at all. I'm gonna use my second action to move again and get a little closer once I get back on the right icon. But that doesn't leave me enough juice to use my healing spell at a distance. So I'm just gonna kind of stop right there and observe the situation. Have you tried talking to him yet?
Yeah, they're not bilingual or they're just really strung out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're too deep into the cheese. Well, let me think about it for a second, and I'll see if I can't cast a heal on one. See if it helps.
That was
Got like another 6
2
seconds.
move actions.
I used 2 actions for move. I might as well use the third one up. Which is what?
Do you have
Yeah.
guidance that you could cast on someone?
I do actually. Where are my spells? Spells. Make sure that, yeah. Guidance, range 30 feet. Yeah, who's up next? The rat.
Lou?
Who's up next for us? Lou. I'll cast it on Lou. So let me guidance.
Have
Did it
guidance.
What does
cast or
guidance do?
okay? It gives you a +1 to any bonus or attack roll, but only once. You have to choose what it's going to use.
Get a single +1 bonus. All right.
So if it's
Done.
to
Lou, this rat left it to you, and your valiant leader, truly the greatest leader this team has ever had, saved your life from this vicious rat. What would you like to
That's
do?
why we chose them as a leader. Okay, let's see what's the closest rat to us. It's 35 feet away, so I would need to move just a little bit closer. And Blue is gonna cast Wilding Word. Wait, no, I need to. There you go. A target. Wilding Word. There you go.
So they need a will saving throw. They're going to fail with a 16. They're going to fail by 1. So on
They
a
get
failure,
sickened.
they become sickened each time they. When a target attempts an attack roll or a skill check that would harm you, they take a -2 status penalty to the roll, and they become sickened. That is fantastic.
Oof. I still have one more action left, so let's see. And let's do a Scorching Blast on it.
Heck yeah.
So, attack. Roll. Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, you may not want to do that. So,
Oh,
Scorching Blast, it basically sets the air on you around you on fire, and for an additional action, you launch out that fire. But that casting that spell by itself doesn't do.
oh.
Yeah. For the remainder of the turn, you can blast
Mm.
targets within 30 feet with this fire by spending a single action, which has the attack in context.
Okay.
So I can give that spell back to you.
Yeah. What other actions do I have left?
You can recall knowledge, basically try to learn if they have any weaknesses or anything. You could also try to intimidate them.
Let's try recall knowledge. Let's see.
Yeah.
Where do I do that?
Make a nature check, please.
Oh, perfect. I have a +5 for that. Oh,
That is not going to do it. That's a fail, unfortunately.
touch. Well, I did my best.
They're just,
Those things are not natural.
they are enormous rats, and they seem super boosted by the alchemical fumes they've been huffing for the past, week or so.
See, kids, that's why you don't do drugs.
That brings us to this giant rat. Is going to sprint forward towards Ratford.
Hey, hey. I have cheese. Do you want the cheese? The cheese?
And it's going to try to fight you. And roll a
16 does hit,
16.
yeah.
damage for maximum damage of 7.
Okay.
And
Oof.
I
Did
need
you just say smaximum?
I need you to make a
Sound like
fortitude
smaximum.
save as this thing bites into you.
Oh boy.
That is a 6. You want to spend your hero point to re-roll that, or are you good with that?
Yeah, I'll re-roll. I'll spend my hero point.
Sure. Right click it in chat. Click you got it.
Oh.
10. That's a failure, but it's not a critical failure. You feel that point where you got bit just gets a little itchy, starts to sting a little bit. Maybe starting to feel a little bit of the sweats. Whatever that was, not great. It does have one more action.
You're not
left,
lactose intolerant.
and it is
Are you
going to try
allergic to
bite you.
rats?
I mean, I don't think I'm allergic to rats. I think I'm allergic to getting bit.
An 8 on its last attack is not going to do it. Here. Its turn done. You're over to this giant rat who is also going to dart forward to Lou. And
Did Lou
this-
use his guidance last time? Or no?
No, didn't need to.
Okay. So you still have it if you need to make a save of some kind.
Where is it? The target must attempt a will save if it is an animal. If the target attempts to attack you, it gets a -2 status penalty to roll, and it will become sickened 1. Let's add the sickened condition, which sickened is a great condition to apply to enemies, terrible to have to yourself. Because sickened
Could you
basically.
explain what this does?
Sickened reduces basically everything of yours by the value of the sickened condition, whether it's your attack rolls, your AC, your skill checks, which is brutal. And in addition, you cannot willingly consume things like healing potions.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting.
Yikes.
But you can also just spend an action on your turn just retching up whatever's making you sickened, and it will clear it. But it's going to attack you. It's Jaws. And roll a 2, total of an 8.
Ooh, nice.
Clear miss,
It just got it, nom you.
but it is going to try it again. And again, miss. An 11.
Entonces,
It goes to bite you and gets hit by that sickness and just kind of snaps at the air just blindly. No. The rat swarm.
and touch this. Banana.
Are going to with its ridiculous speed of 30. You're going to move its ridiculous speed of 30 again.
Oh no.
No, yeah, that's a lot of rats.
Oh. Are you okay in there? Are you being overtaken?
Oh, I'm fine.
It's just 1 or 2 at first, and then it's 8 climbing up one of your legs, and then it's 12 just climbing up both legs.
Well, we keep these things as pets back home. Hey, little buddy.
I
Oh,
now
Joe,
need
good
you
boy.
to make a DC 15 reflex saving.
Oh, joy. Oh, that would be under. It's not actions. Is it feats? No.
It's on the
It would be
left
next
side
to
of the sheet.
Fortitude.
It's
and
on the
will.
main character sheet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the left-hand side where it
Uh.
says Fortitude, Will, Reflex.
There we go. Let's see if it actually rolls this time. It's looking a little screwy.
Yeah, it's supposed to give you a little pop-up.
Well, no, the sheet's like not looking like it did before. It's got a different look to it. So let me pop it open again.
Oh, that's extremely weird.
Yeah, like everything's moved all around on it, and it was all red. So reflex, right?
Mhm.
There's the pop up. Bloop. Oh yeah, I got this. I think.
I like that it doesn't even show us.
It didn't? It was an 18 plus 4.
Nice.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Got
Better
a
roll up.
22 is absolutely success. Is that a critical success? No, it's just a success. You're gonna take half of
That's success. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them.
It would be 4 points of damage, but you did succeed, so that's only 2 points of piercing.
2 points of damage. Woo, they're frisky.
Start gnawing on your leg armor. That's them done. William R. Atford.
Hi. I've gotten beaten up a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a tiny bit. Just a few rat bites. So we're gonna cast. We'll cast Slashing Gust on the 2 rats below me. So let's see how this goes.
Wait, don't forget to target.
Oh, okay. How do
But
I? How do I target? Because it's
you
not
can
allowing
either
me to.
double right click the enemy's token or just hover over them and tap the T key.
Okay.
But an 11 is not going to hit.
Okay. And then let me roll for the second. Don't think a 10's gonna hit either.
This was casting Slashing Gust.
Yes.
Click the button to cast it. And a 10, nope. Fortunately, both of them are going. They're just too close to the ground. They are too agile, and that blade of air just gives them a little haircut, but not much.
For the remainder of my turn, I'm gonna take the piece of cheese I haven't eaten yet, and I will offer it to the rat right in front of me. Not the swarm, but the one that's like at my feet that just attacked me a moment ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Truce, we okay? And I'll like toss it at the ground at them.
I mean, we might not want to do that. I think that's what's, making them like this.
I mean, if they're eating it for a moment, then I'm safe for a moment.
Top of round 2, Rosemary. What you got?
I am reading what cantrips are for this game.
Oh, your cantrip deck.
Yeah.
Right.
I was seeing if I had anything I could use to possibly fix these rats.
You did choose the one that is 5 uses of one single cantrip.
Yeah.
You know
Which is
what
why I'm
cantrip
trying
that
to-
is?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because unfortunately, I didn't realize it doesn't give you the list like the cantrip deck does. It just says common cantrip.
I cast Chill Out.
All spells. Or is it just arcane?
It says common cantrips.
Beautiful. And if we get anything that doesn't have a U or an R. So Chill Touch is a good one. Daze is a good one. Electric Arc is one of my favorite cantrips.
I'm not trying to kill them, Hoop.
Mass Eviscerate. I love that cantrip.
Well, one's already dead, so.
Infectious Enthusiasm.
What about Spout?
Spout. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Anything
try
that's
and just-
bludgeoning damage. Just a jet of water comes out of the ground.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna just maybe it's like when you have a drunk and you just kind of like throw water on their face, maybe. Um,
Give him a
So,
cup of
yeah.
coffee.
Hey, bud, you need
it's gonna be refreshing.
So yeah, needs to make a reflex saving throw, DC of 50. And who are you putting this on?
I am putting it on.
Flex. 15. That is a 20. That's going to be a success, so that you take half damage. So roll 1d4 plus.
Spellcasting modifier. Which a 5.
Your spell it.
It just says the net cast cantrip at a level 1 spell with a DC of 15 and a spell attack modifier of 5.
Right. But that's not your spell ability modifier, I believe. And James might correct me if I'm wrong, but it should go off of your charisma. So whatever your charisma was.
Zero.
Just 1d4.
One.
Or 1 point of damage, half
I'm
down
not
them
trying to
because
hit
they
him hard.
succeeded. But that is area damage, and they are weak to area damage. So instead of 1 point of damage, that is 4 points of damage.
Ooh.
And the swarm is removed.
What?
Oh, that's
Oh, they weren't
awesome.
bothering me that bad.
Yeah, they
I
kind
mean,
of just.
technically, you have to make the DC too.
Oh, I
You
do?
could have
What-
put it,
what was the DC again?
here, so it would have only affected. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, you just a burst of water comes up and just sends the entire swarm of rats just scattered. Anything else?
I mean, like maybe they're just
They're sleeping.
they just walked away.
Oh.
Dry off and sober up.
Yes, they walked away to a farm upstate.
Still have an action though.
Oh, that's nice. They got plenty of space to run around out there.
Gonna move.
No,
You could devise a stratagem.
I'm not trying to kill them. Hope.
Well, you now
I
have the
did.
highest tally.
Your body count is off the chart, mate.
I thought it was more powerful. I thought they have more health than 2.
They have 4,
No.
and they have a weakness of 3 to any area of effect. So doing any damage at all was going to take them out.
I didn't realize that.
You might as well cast Bag of Cats. It would have had the same effect.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
Right.
Just
Rothgar.
gonna
Okay.
use my last action point to be mournful.
I absolutely picture the two of you at this moment, and Mrothgar looks over and goes, "That still only counts as one."
Yes, absolutely.
I don't think it counts as any other fine.
I think Mrothgar is going to run up to this rat that has been harassing Ratford. And it hurt my friend, so I am going to swing my hammer at this rat.
Like is currently just buried into William's rib cage, teeth first.
Get out
Didn't
of
take
him!
the cheese. It didn't take the cheese. It's got a taste for human flesh.
Well, you have to have a little
Ireland-
protein on the charcuterie board.
What's that?
Sorry, I'm just trying to find the correct button. I'm going to push a button, and you can tell me if this
Absolutely.
did a melee strike. Why do I have a? Okay, I'm trying to roll to hit, and it's supposed to be a +6, and it's showing me a +7, and I don't understand why.
Well, your strength is 4 for raging for level 1.
Oh, is that the rage bonus? Okay. Okay, it could be the rage bonus. All right.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You have a strength of +4, and you are trained with this weapon. Trained gives you
Oh.
+2. You're level 1, total of 7.
Oh, that's what that. Okay, thank you.
But a
Don't look a
20,
gift bonus in the mouth.
20 definitely hits.
Yes. Okay. I hit the rat. I have to push damage to roll damage. Okay.
Not a crit, so it shouldn't be 18. It's still 11 points of damage. It is still more than
Yay. Okay. That rat is a
Which is
splat on the floor.
This is why you bring barbarians.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Rat pancake.
Stupid rats brought a swarm to a barbarian fight.
Okay, so I moved and I did an attack, and I have one thing left.
Mhm.
Is flanking a thing in
Yes.
Pathfinder?
If you're flanking, then the enemy becomes off guard. Their AC is reduced by 2.
Okay, I would like to move over here so I can flank this other rat with low.
Absolutely.
All right.
They clearly don't have an attack of opportunity. Most creatures in Pathfinder don't. But just good thing to know. Once you entered their range here, then you moved, that would trigger an attack of opportunity. Moving within their range.
Oh, if I move away from this rat now.
So right now you are within its attack range. Any movement at all while you're within its range provokes attacks of opportunity.
Yes. Okay.
Interesting.
So does drawing a potion, so does making a ranged attack.
Oh, that's different. Okay, good to know.
There is no penalty to making a ranged attack while you're engaged. It's just that sometimes, if they have an attack of opportunity, they can hit you.
Got it. All right. All right, that's
Um,
all I can do.
Right. Brings us to Kryn. The pack
Oh.
of rats that were biting at your shins have been blasted up to the ceiling and scattered around the room.
All right. The first thing I'm gonna do is see if are there any that I can heal for my friend, who's very dejected about killing all of these rats.
You may want to step forward for an action, and then use 2-action heal on Ratford there.
All
Technically a
right.
rat, I guess.
Well, I mean, technically, I have enough actions to do a touch heal on the rats, walk around the counter, and then do a touch heal on Ratford, right?
Do
Or no?
yeah?
Okay. So that's what I'm first. I'm going to inspect the rats. Are there any that are still wiggling?
Yes. The swarm has been dissipated, but the teeny tiny rats themselves are currently just scurrying away.
Okay. So, good news. They're not all dead, eh? So then I'll use the distance heal on Ratford, which is do I have to actually roll for that, or does it just happen?
So click the 2-action version. It should say it says heal,
heal
versus
versus
living,
living. Mm-hmm.
and then click roll,
And roll
healing.
healing. And roll.
12 points of healing onto William R.
I will
Athroyd.
take that.
Blessing of the cave father be on you.
For a
And
moment, that
that's two.
strong scent of cheese is replaced by a strong scent of very earthy mushrooms, and then it's cheese.
Okay.
We're a little bit of steak away from a good dinner.
Anything else?
I'm just gonna use my last action to move towards the other rat.
Perfect. Ooh, this thing tried to snap at your ankles
Hey!
twice.
Just, I'm just gonna try to electrify it.
Yeah. If you use a melee attack, it is currently off guard to you. But yeah, you can absolutely just use some lightning. That works too.
Hey, electricity, it always works. So it's DC 17 basically reflex save.
So here we go. No, that is a failure. That's full damage.
Roll damage.
4 whole points of damage. Another good thing to keep an eye out for, just the wording, you'll notice that electric arc, it says that each target takes 2d4 electricity damage with a basic reflex save. Basic means that on a success, they take half. On a crit, on a crit success, they take nothing, and on a crit fail, they take double. If it says basic, that's what that means. So yeah, that was
And
2
I
actions.
still have one
Just
action.
point blank, just throw lightning into it.
And I'm gonna walk it with
Go for it.
the stick. How do I attack with this?
So hover over
Uh,
that enemy token, tap the T key.
An empty.
T is in tango.
What the?
Oh, you already had it targeted. So retarget it.
Yes.
There you go. And
So
then
strike.
yep, strikes with your full bonus of +4. I believe.
There you go. So let me open the sheet. Let me go to the staff and strike.
A 9 is unfortunately not going.
I couldn't walk it. I'm sorry.
Giant rat's turn. It has a taste for your robotic flesh. It's going to bite.
Fail.
It is a -2, and it regains the sickened condition. For a, it is not a 19, it's a 17 because of the -2 penalty, but I do believe that still hits.
Yep. Let me make sure.
For a whopping
yep.
5 points of piercing damage.
Oh no!
And it is going to recoil from the horrific taste of the spell that you cast on it. When does that last?
1 minute it says. Yeah, sustained up to 1 minute.
Okay, so that's on me. On that last turn, you should not have attacked. Instead, you should have spent 1 action to sustain this. But that's fine. We missed with your attack anyways. We can say that you just sustained it.
Sorry, can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
Is sustained like what you do for concentration spells?
Kind of, yes. Concentration in Pathfinder is more just a tag that tells you like this is an action that is particularly mental focused. It by itself doesn't do anything, but if I throw the spell in chat for us all to see. You'll see at the very top, it says range 30 feet, target 1 creature, duration, sustained up to a minute. That means that every round you have to spend an action to keep that spell going. But if it just said like duration 1 minute, you do not have to sustain it. It just lasts a minute.
Got it. All right, thank you.
Absolutely. But from the horrific taste in its mouth, it's just going to recoil back, turn towards Marathgar, and instead it's going to try to bite you. Much tastier.
Bring it on.
That takes 17 to hit.
What's my AC?
AC
Where does it tell me that?
Oh, I had the wrong person targeted, but that's okay. I think it's 17. It's your AC of 16.
Can I?
It doesn't get -2 or something?
No,
Or...
because it's not targeting you.
Alright.
Okay, I have a shield. How do I use my shield?
So on your turn, you can spend one action to raise the shield, and it buffs your AC by 2.
Oh, it's an on your turn thing. I thought it was a reaction. Okay, my bad.
You do have a reaction if your shield is already raised where you shield block, and that absorbs damage.
That's what I was thinking of. Okay. Alright, well, I didn't do that, so I just get bit.
It's going to bite into your tasty half-orc flesh for 7 points of damage.
Ooh, ouch.
Thankfully, you have some temp HP that's going to help to reduce that just a bit. But if you click your token and click the damage button there in chat, it'll automatically apply the damage. So
Damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And it's going to spend its third action. That now has the taste. Half-orc flesh.
Half-orcs are
and-
delicious.
It takes
Half-orcs are
the
kinda
multi-attack penalty.
What's that?
If it attacks me twice in the same turn, it takes a multi-attack penalty? Is that how that works?
So it took a -4 from its second attack, no matter who it's targeting, and this third attack is going to be -8.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's not likely to hit you, but you never know.
Let's find out.
Nope, that's a total of a 4. Not even close.
Alright.
Its turn is done. Ratford, you're healed. You can see.
I'll
You can fight.
walk over.
I can
Uh,
see.
Might as well just. I don't. I guess I could hit it.
Yeah.
I feel bad because it's like it's a rat, but I don't want to harm it. I'm just gonna, I guess just.
You can Thunderstrike it.
No, it's like a moral thing. It's just like I don't know if I want to, so I'm just like
Honestly,
No, you don't want to.
you were
glancing-
doing the rat's a kite. Yes. The 10 is
I
going
attempt to like, I guess, I mean, I don't want to harm a rat, even though they did attack me.
Well, that one didn't. The other one did.
Yeah, but I feel like you know what,
They are
little
giant
buddy.
crimson rat.
You know what, little buddy.
Consider
I
this
haven't
doing them a
har-
favor.
I haven't harmed you yet, so I'm gonna leave you be. But I'm also gonna turn my back on you currently because I don't think they're gonna let up. So yeah, and I turn around, and I just look away. I'm like, go ahead and do it. I can't. Go ahead though. So that'll be it for me.
All right. At the top of round, there's going to be this vibration. Paintings and decorations on the walls that start shaking, and some of them just fall off and shatter to the ground. And at the center of the wall, off to our right here, there's just going to be a spot where the bricks bulge out for a moment as something slams into them. And again, until a hole finally bursts through the rock. And a rat is going to crawl its way out. A little larger than the others.
Look at
Oh, no.
that!
Oh, he's a big fella.
Just a teeny
Oh.
tiny bit larger than the others.
That one took its protein every morning.
Oh. Shoot.
Oh, and it has friends.
Of course, flanked by its rat companions. And
Oh
then
no.
Roll up. Roll. There we go. Rolled a natural one. The big guy, of course, rolled a natural
Of course.
but that's fine. And I think that's a great place for us to take a quick break, give everyone a chance to stretch your legs, grab a drink, do what you got to do, and we will
Take a
come
bio
back
break.
in just a few minutes to deal with whatever this thing is. We'll see you soon.
Giga rat.
And welcome back. Where we left off, we'd almost cleared out every rat from this place. Until we didn't. And an enormous hole was busted through the basement wall, and a creature quite literally called Enormous Rat has entered the fray, staring at you hungrily, with smaller minions flanking either side of it. And we're going to jump back into it. Rosemary taking us.
Where is blank screen? Okay. What counts as a 10-foot emanation?
What's that?
I am looking to see what counts as a 10-foot emanation. Do I have to be in the middle of that?
It would be that.
Come on.
Well, I think what I do is just hold my action no cause for alarm until it gets within a 10-foot space.
No
It's all
cause
going to be
for
fine.
alarm.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh wait, never mind. That's only for if it's frightened. I don't think these things count if it's frightened, do they?
they do not.
Oh,
Okay, so if I just kind of like move just like a little bit closer, um, I'm still just gonna be like, hey, okay, like, again, we are not trying to kill anyone. We're trying to get you out safely and without a lot of trouble. 'Cause I really don't want us to like hurt anyone, please. So is there like, any way we can like come to an agreement? I'm hoping because you're bigger, maybe you are a little bit more sense to you. After all, it takes a lot more to get someone high on drugs. They're bigger, it takes more MG.
Uh-huh.
So please?
So there is an actual feat to take that lets you speak to the animal's rats. You speak rat folk, correct?
Yes.
Do not have the ability to speak to animals. Is that correct?
The rats, the hoop.
They are very different.
they are twice your size.
There is an
I mean,
actual
technically-
rat folk feat that lets you use diplomacy on the actual rat animals.
I was supposed to just say I took that.
I mean, I am happy to let you make a nature check in an attempt to dissuade this thing from attacking, but it's probably not going to give you much of a response.
I mean, all I really want is to just, try.
You can make a nature check if you'd like.
Okay.
That's a 17. That is a fairly good roll. It doesn't seem quite as frenzied as the others, and definitely makes eye contact with you when there's. Oh,
Yeah, I just pantomime towards the stairs. Friendly.
still have an action left.
I got nothing that ain't gonna harm it. Oh.
For everyone at home, I did tell everyone that we were going and killing rats. And Alice decided to make a rat folk character who doesn't want to hurt rats.
Oh boy.
I commend the bit, honestly.
Hey, I fully told everyone going into this I was playing a bit character.
Anything else?
No.
Hrothgar. Your rage continues.
Alright. So, I know what I would like to do, but I don't know the mechanics of how to make it happen.
Absolutely.
I would like to grapple the rat next to me and chuck it at the big one.
Yep. I would say that that is
Viable.
you can absolutely grapple with an athletics check, and there are feats that involve throwing, but
I have Raging Thrower.
few that
I
will add your rage damage to this throw. But you're probably looking at a pretty hefty penalty to get the rat that far. But it is possible.
Can I grapple the rat, move myself, and then chuck it a short distance?
Rules as written, no. But
Oh.
we
Okay.
are just having a fun little game. I did
If it
also
does-
just let Rosemary make verbal contact with an animal who in no way understands what you say. So yeah, if you want to move, we'll consider it just difficult terrain, and we'll have to.
Okay. All right. So athletics check to try and grapple the rat next to me.
Looking at a
Okay.
DC of 15.
All right. So
Come on,
athletics
come
to
on.
grapple.
That is a 20. That is absolutely a success. It is grabbed.
Okay. Yes. And I've normally got a movement speed of 25, which means at half I go
10.
10? Okay. So 10 feet gets me about there, holding holding the rat. Yeah,
But,
and
yeah, I'll leave it up to you. Which one do you want to throw it at?
I'm more likely to reach the small one, right?
They are
It's a shorter
equidistant from
distance.
you.
Okay. In which case, I'm gonna try and chuck it at the big one and see what happens.
So, you're now going to open your character sheet, go to your proficiencies tab, go down to your simple weapons.
Alright. Character sheet, proficiencies? Nope, that's skills. Where is my oh god.
Scroll down below your skills.
Where are my proficiencies? I'm sorry, I'm not doing this well.
You're absolutely fine.
Good.
Actually, we could just roll the attack with your hammer because the bonus would be.
Okay.
You
Alright.
can just make a normal attack with your hammer, since they have identical bonuses.
Okay. I know how to do that, so oh, where did my thing go? I know how to roll the attack with the hammer, so I'm going to roll that instead because I know how to do
Okay.
that.
Roll.
All right. Fingers crossed.
That is a 13, and at this distance, it would be at a -2, which is 11. Not going to harm either of them, but that rat certainly is just going to get chucked into the table, hit with a loud
Oof.
crash, and just send things flying.
Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
I removed one rat.
I'll throw D4 damage on there. We'll throw a point of damage onto it. Why not?
Yay! Improvised weapon rat. Thank you for letting me throw a rat.
So, Kryn, that brings us to you. No longer grabbed. Also, no longer skinned. Yep, 6-2. Might be muted. Not muted.
I will move up into that gap. My apologies because my map has gone black and I can barely see anything. But that's going to be my first action. And my second action is going to be to raise my shield. And then I'm just going to kind of hold this position because I don't think I'm close enough to actually hit him, am I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna look back at Rosemary first and like, should I?
It's hesitating.
Yeah.
When in
I
Rome.
just
I mean,
mime swinging the hammer.
It's like a whack.
I mean, to be fair, I think it understood me a little bit. I think there's a little bit of a translation error. I didn't really take Common Rat. I took
City.
another language. Yeah, I took City Rat. It's a,
Country
it's
rat.
kind of a different dialect.
that?
I think
It's that rustic.
It's a fancier type of rat.
All right. So
I
that's
don't
two
think
of
he's
my
as bad.
actions. Yeah. So then I'll just stand in the gap and sort of easy there, big fella.
All right.
Nothing to be mad about.
Oh, it's my turn.
You're
Oh,
bleeding
well.
your automaton blood. Still standing.
Blood oil. Good enough. Well, Lou's gonna move over here and cast Wilding Word. Wilding Word, yeah.
On the big guy.
On the big one. A big boy.
That is a 26.
Oh,
Oh goodness.
it's success.
Level 1. This game is nuts.
So it means that if it tries to attack you, it takes a -2 penalty. Anything else? The one action?
And I still have one action. No, pues, I don't have anything else to do. Recall knowledge, I suppose.
Nature check, please. 24. That is absolutely a success. What would you like to know about this?
Oh, finally! Weak points. Maybe something it's particularly weak to.
It has no weaknesses, but it also has no resistances, no immunity. And its lowest saving throw is its will save.
I mean, his
When
little
I
buddies
give
are.
out this information to everyone, like
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Absolutely, you can
just
give that.
just share the information. Knowledge is to be shared.
I think it's weak to hammers.
Yeah, definitely orc hammers for sure.
Yes.
This giant rat is going to zip on forward. Rothgar. It senses your ferocity and it wants to go toe to toe.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And it's gonna miss with an 11, with a 12. But it's gonna do it again. It's not scared of you. But it's gonna
It
miss
should
with an
be.
8. Its turn is done. Going to this next one. Going to zip on down. We're going to make Kryn regret ever crossing paths with Mr. Enormous Rat.
I think he's just misunderstood.
Gonna miss with 13.
Clearance.
Do it again and hit with a 20.
Damn it.
Would you like to use a reaction to
Hey!
shield block this?
Ooh.
Yeah, I suppose I would. Hold on, where am I at?
So it would be 4 points of damage, but in the chat you'll see where it says damage, half, double, and block. Click the button that says block.
Block, there it is.
And since your shield has a hardness of 5, none of that is going to go through, so you will take it.
Oh, nice. Hey, there's no reason to get all wound up about stuff.
Just
We're just trying to
and
talk.
such gnawing on the shield. So we
Just
are
ignore
down
me.
Mr. Enormous Rat. Their E, middle name Enormous Rat.
Over here
It's-
stealing my shtick. All right, that's fine.
It
I
is
would say I
going
think he
to,
might be related to you.
try to eat Kryn for dinner. Or brunch. I guess it's brunch time. Kryn. That is a
Yeah.
20.
I guess
Oh,
that hits.
holy moly!
Critical hit.
That's a crit because it beats your AC by at least 10.
Yeah.
For 22 points of damage.
Oh
Good
boy.
God, I think I'm down.
He's down.
So,
No.
that's
No.
probably on me for suggesting you do your shield block earlier. Probably should have saved it for this one, so we can just kind of retroactively go back.
Shut the
and,
fuck up.
We can do your shield block on this one instead.
Okay. Do I just hit? You want me to just hit the button again, or
Yeah, hit the block button.
all right? Oh, select at least
It
one
would
token.
be the
which
4
is
damage
right
from
there.
before.
Fuck. Did that do anything?
Raised.
Yeah. Kill spells.
Oh. So if you click it, it should highlight it and then click damage.
Yeah, I'm having like issues with the map. So, is there a way to do it on that little pop up?
Oh,
Extras.
even with the shield block, that was still enough to make you unconscious.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Boy!
The shield just broke.
You just go to hold the
Oh.
shield up, and this thing's jaws just crunch down around the shield. And all of you see Kryn, your cleric, who decided to run up into the giant rat's face, get dropped.
We have gotten the healer. We are, as they say, fucked.
We got an issue.
Gonna
Oh, spaghetti-o!
hurry on up there.
Ah. Yes.
We're gonna try to bite you.
Uh-huh.
And it is its second attack, so it's a minus penalty.
Minus
I still
2.
had been targeted. Ignore that part. But that is an 18 to hit.
Kick me when I'm down, Hoop.
18 minus 2 still hits.
Right,
Yeah.
because of the wilding Yeah, still a 16
Mm-hmm.
against your AC of 13. Going to roll 6 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
That's it. Its turn is done. William R. Atford.
Well, I didn't want to harm you guys because it's in the name, but what you just did, Kieran. I think it's time to
It just tried
Bring a
to
little-
bite your cleric in half.
yeah. I think it's time to bring a little magic to this party. Let's go ahead and cast Thunder Strike on the very large rat.
Okay.
Oh.
It just roll damage.
So
Do I
if
need to
you
actually
go into your spells and click cast on Thunderstrike,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
hop into check.
There we
Then
go.
Reflex saving.
Okay.
Of course, I'm going to roll a 16 for a total of a 22. But
So
because that's a
Save.
basic save, still does take half.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you want me to re-roll the damage, or do you want to just go off of the 7?
Oh, you did roll it.
Yeah.
It would be 7 halved down.
Hmm.
It
Hmm.
is also clumsy.
What does
Well-
clumsy do?
Any dexterity-based checks or DCs, in reflex saving throws, armor class, ranged attack rolls, all of that is reduced by the value of.
Okay, thank you.
It's just
I will
struck by a
now-
giant bolt of lightning. Hair is still singed and smoking.
I will now ready my staff, but I don't think I can really do anything else at this moment. Actually,
You have guidance.
oh yeah, I'll cast. I'll give guidance out. Rosemary, I understand. These are creatures, people, and to people. So, to all of us people. Don't take that as a bad thing. I'm not trying to make it a bad thing, but I think it's time to kick a little bit of ass, please.
And you're gonna toss guidance on over.
Yeah.
Guidance. Go. Right. Brings us back to the top of the round. Rosemary. This thing has moved closer to the stairs. So, progress.
Yeah.
It also did
Who-
try to bite your cleric.
yeah, about
See if
that.
you'll drag me out into the fresh air.
Um, in Pathfinder, do healing potions at least bring them back to stable?
Yes.
Okay. So, gonna get over here to Kryn.
You're gonna be surrounded.
That's fine. This is a bullshit of my own making.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna use my little minor healing potion and force feed it into Kryn.
Oh, they're just.
It's got one of those squeeze bottles you use on little kids.
Yeah.
It is 5 points of healing. Oh, wait, nope. Okay. We'll take the second one. That was higher. We'll go 6 points of
I
healing.
don't know why I did that.
So, you were dying. We now lose the dying condition. Which means you're now wounded 1. Lose unconscious. We're brought back to 6 health.
Hey, thanks.
You are prone because you just got bit by an enormous rat. But otherwise, you're alive.
I'm just gonna lay here for a second, catch my breath, okay?
I'm sorry about that. It's it's my own fault. I really should have done better at school and taken a different language. Mom always did say that this wasn't going to help me out a whole bunch. And do I have one action left, right? Or
It was 1 action to get up there, 1 action to pull out the potion, and 1 to fit it in.
Okay. That's all I got then.
Let's give you those 6 HP, but stop sneaking. You're unconscious. There we go. Brings us to Mrothgar.
Okay. I would like to hit the biggest rat with my hammer.
Yes. Charge up to it. Take your strike.
Yes.
Um,
All right. Oh.
If you
Oh, jeez. It did something
did-
weird. Okay.
if you did use your 2 action to sudden charge, you could charge all the way over to here, and that would give you flanking.
Yes. Let's make use of that ability. Okay. So I go
Big
all
brain
the way
time.
over here. Oh no. Why can't I drop my icon?
You might have the
Uh-oh.
measuring tool up.
Yeah, the four-cornered square thing.
Oh,
Otherwise,
how do I get rid of it?
Hit the space bar wherever you want to go. It should take you. While you have your token
Let's-
drug, if you hit the space bar, it should. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. And
Make sure you got
now-
it targeted. Wing away.
okay, should target on the big one, and then I am going to swing the hammer.
Crack. A 20. Absolutely a hit.
Yes. All right. Roll damage.
Oh, 11 points of damage. Damn. Okay.
Awesome. All right. And okay, so the charge cost me 2 actions, and then it lets me swing as part
Yep.
of that.
You'll have another
right?
action. You could attack again.
I would like to try.
Could also try to intimidate it. I don't know if you have any intimidation.
I should. I'm proficient or trained.
Yep.
Um.
If that's successful, it would become frightened, and frightened reduces basically all of its stats. But
Ooh. Uh.
or you could just swing it, hit it again. Totally up to you.
I'm not impressed with Rosemary's abilities to communicate with this thing, so I don't know if intimidation is going to work. I definitely don't speak rat. So,
Well, intimidation is a lot less subtle than trying to convey, we're not here to hurt you, we want to free you, we're trying to get you to move. Roaring at it
okay.
is a lot more
Yeah.
direct.
All right, let's
It's easy
try
to
it.
translate.
Yes.
Additional.
All right.
More universal.
It's 14 against its will DC of
Oh, I was so close.
I was.
Do we have a +1 somewhere?
No, we have a -1.
We were given a hero point.
We're
If
giving
you
you
would like to
No,
spend that
I
to
I
do so.
used it.
Oh yeah.
No, you have a personal one.
No,
Yeah,
And then we
have
got
a
graded
personal
one.
and everyone else
Oh.
started with.
Yeah.
Oh.
Elsie gave us one. Thank you, Elsie.
Okay. Is it okay if I use it on this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you.
Sure. Let's try it. I want to
Yeah.
see if we can make this work. Okay. Okay. Cross your fingers.
12 or higher. That
Well,
is
that'll
a-
do it. Let's go.
It is
Spoken.
frightened of you.
Yes. Okay, so Hrothgar stands there, like holding the hammer in one hand, like shield in the other, and just roars at it, and like you can see the orc tusks, and just like all the spittle coming out of the mouth.
It's just like kind of recoiling back, like starts looking around for much easier prey than whatever's happening here.
Yes.
Ooh, who is badly injured.
Yeah. Let's see what I can do. You know what? If I'm gonna go down, let's go down with a blast.
Yeah.
So one action to Scorching Blast, and then the last 2 actions to attack.
Absolutely. So click the attack button under it, and then click the map -5. 16 hits because it is clumsy. And because it's frightened.
Map -5.
Does clumsy stack with frightened? Like, do they
Absolutely it
add?
does, yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
And a natural 20.
Woo!
So
So
let's roll damage. 10 points of damage from the first one.
and the
And
next one is
attempt a range spell attack roll. If you hit, inflict fire damage on a critical hit. The target takes 1d6 persistent fire damage.
oh,
So that is 16 more points of damage and persistent fire damage, which doesn't at all matter because you just summon this halo of fire around you and just zip fire bolts
Oh.
down into it
Okay.
Oh yes.
until it is just a scorched mess of what was a alchemically infused rat. And
Oh my god, it smells terrible, burnt.
when it is
I
hit
don't
by
think-
a crit, it does explode a little bit into alchemical blood.
Ooh.
I need
Ew.
both Mrothgar and Lou to make a reflex saving throw.
Oh no, that's
How
toxic
do
blood.
I do that?
So open your sheet on the left-hand
no.
side. You'll see the saves for reflex and will. Like in that
Where?
red bar on the left-hand side.
Oh. I feel like I am pushing the wrong button. How do I?
Press the little dice.
So dice sim.
Sorry, I'm very confused.
That's all good. Do you have your sheet open, correct?
Nope, I don't know where this sheet is or which button to push to make it appear.
You can just double left-click your tab.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
And on the left-hand side, you should see a little tab that's, or not tab, but just
Yeah,
line
deck
that says
save.
saves. You want reflex.
Okay.
11 and a 12. That is a failure from both of you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's enough.
Did you really
That's
roll a question
ominous
mark?
dice. I don't
You
trust Hoop.
You are both slowed for 1 round.
Oh no! Wait, what does slow do in Pathfinder?
It means that on your next round, you will only have 2 actions.
Oh, okay.
And that would happen
Oh, no.
every time he takes a crit. But the 1 crit he took was to take it.
Okay.
Because spellcasters are very cool.
And mystery dice. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have learned so much. What does this button do?
Do. I think that was like 2 actions. You still have an action left.
Hey, you didn't give me the slows? Right?
I
No.
didn't. Why did that not? Rupture.
Nay on the old sleigh.
Load.
I added to myself. There we
Oh,
go.
yeah, there it is.
You're
Yeah,
too damn
people-
honest.
People have slowed on you. Okay. Anything else? Move?
From me?
Yeah.
No. Wait, no, I already used all my actions.
What was your first action?
Casting
Oh,
the
right,
spell.
you cast the spell and then the 2. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yep.
Yep. The first of the giant rats screeches out. It will avenge
What do you mean the first?
Mr. Enormous Rat. We are going to
Already
bring
here.
Rosemary down.
You don't like the way you treated Mr. E, see?
Rosemary, that is a 21 to hit.
Rosemary, no.
Yeah.
Rosemary.
Versus
have
your
betrayed
AC
you.
of 17 or flanked, which that's not enough to hit. So it's just a normal hit. For maximum damage of 7.
That's a lot less than 22.
Lot
It
less
It's
than-
is.
a lot less than 22.
It is going to try it again. Second attack. And miss. Going to try it yet a third time. And it is actually going to hit. With a total of a -8 to hit you. For 4 points. Its turn is done as it just starts this frenzy of attacks against you.
Yeah, like a 1 to 15, I'm a 4.
You know what, Mrothgar? No, it was Lou that took out the big guy. That needs to be avenged. Lou, this giant rat cannot stand by. Let this slight go unanswered.
Oh no.
One action to move up to you, one action to strike. 18 to hit
That's gonna kill me.
for 4
Yep.
points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
You are
No.
brought unconscious.
The robot just like, "Meow."
No, Lou.
Lou, no.
For everyone that has not yet got unconscious, when you do become blind, the world goes gray. It gives you little sound blips where everyone's tokens are, but you can't see what their tokens are anymore. It's
Oh,
pretty
is that
cool.
why my screen's doing that?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But you shouldn't be blind anymore.
It's been going in and out. Like it'll be color for a second, and then it'll be
It might be
gray
because you're
again.
wounded.
This shouldn't matter. Well, it has one action.
Or maybe
left.
I'm just
Whoa. That's a very trippy way of seeing the game.
maybe I'm like going in and out of consciousness. A little
It's
losing.
No,
the
it
same
feels like-
thing. If I had set the field to dark, don't have dark vision, you would only see little blips of sound. It would not show you what token is what.
Yeah. It's like a Daredevil.
It is. That's it. Its turn is done. Kryn. I'm sorry, 1 second. When you go unconscious, you actually move in initiative. You go right before that creature that dropped you unconscious. Lou, you're already there, so you don't need to be moved. Kryn, you should have been moved, but again, I think that is exactly where you should have been because it rolled really low. So we're actually good. It worked out perfectly.
Okay. So, quick question: can I cast a healing spell on my back?
On what?
On my back, like laying down.
Yeah, should be there.
Oh.
Okay. Because I might be casting that third, the 3.
1d8
even though it's
and a
gonna heal the-
burst.
Yeah, even though it's gonna heal the rats too, I think we need some heals for lots of people in the party.
Yeah,
so,
that's absolutely gonna hit everything.
is it? Okay, let me do it this way. Spells, heal. I hit the play button, right? All right.
Conversion.
that down. Yes. There it goes.
And click
Then
roll damage
healing.
Points of healing.
Not a lot. So that puts me up to 9, I think.
It does bring Lou back up from the dead.
But that's all 3 of my moves. I'm still on the ground, so you just see a thumb come up like that.
Lou, you are no longer dying, instead you are now wounded.
Good job, bud. Good.
It's good to stay down
Yay.
here. Kind of
You wanna
put myself together.
You need some help?
This giant rat,
Yeah, I'm good. I'll be all right.
somehow understanding that William R. Atford, it knows that you were here to claim the title of King Ratford. Can't have it. Not going to let this stand.
Squeak, squeak, squeak,
Charge
squeak,
forward.
squeak.
You were the one that tried to present the cheese of surrender.
Squeak. Squeak.
Roll nature.
Oh, it's gonna miss with a 9.
You have no choice but to slap him in the face with the American cheese of Vendetta.
You will hit for the second one with the 17.
One, yeah.
For 7 points.
For
I have
max
rolled max damage most of my attacks.
Oh my god.
But that's it. Its turn is done. Ratford.
Squeak, squeak. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Dark Age choice. So I use this. We'll go ahead and try and use Slashing Gust on the one in front of me. And we'll also do the one behind me as
Yep.
well.
Click the attack button for the first one. And then click
Okay.
map -5 for the
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. You're attacking 2 creatures. This counts as 2 attacks and multiple attack penalty, but don't increase the penalty until after both attacks. So, yeah, just roll
Okay,
your normal attack for
oh.
both.
So 19?
19 absolutely hits the first one.
Okay. So roll just normally for the second one as well. Okay. Joop, joop, joop.
12 misses the second.
Okay. So just roll damage for the first one. Okay.
6 full points of damage. That is enough to take it out.
Squeak, squeaks. What's everybody doing? Everyone okay?
I'm
With 2
fine.
companions on the ground, alive but bleeding badly. And your
Oh,
barbarian
I'm fine.
over
I'm just
there.
catching my breath, eh?
Your barbarian
I'll
full
just
health,
need
untouched.
a few repairs after this encounter.
Okay. Rothgar, you good? You good over there?
You just see Rothgar like roaring with the hammer.
Just looks like you're
Rothgar's good.
okay. You look like you're tending bar. Cool. That'll be it for me. All right.
Top of round 5, Rosemary. This rat has attacked you, but there's clearly a mournful look on its face. Like it doesn't want, it knows that you are kin, but it has no choice.
Hey, Hoop, how do I grapple something?
Make an athletics check. It has a fortitude DC of 16.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna try and grab a hold of this thing because maybe if I get it outside, some
Absolutely.
fresh air will do it some good.
Absolutely. 13. You're trying to grab it, and it is just snapping out at your hand every time one of your hands gets close enough to try to maybe grab onto a tuft of fur. No luck.
Nope, nope, nope. Come here. I want to try it again.
It will be at a -5 penalty. So you
You
will
said it's at
Good work.
16.
DC 16 at a -5 penalty.
What if I just use my hero point to reroll it?
Absolutely, you can do that.
It'll still be at a +4.
Yeah, it'll be exactly the same roll. Just an 18 is enough. Is grabbed.
I'm just holding on to this thing.
Stop squirming. Come it.
Family now.
Yeah, I'm bringing this one back with me regardless, guys. So,
He
If
just needs a
anyone
hug.
does want to make an attack non-lethal, you just have to subtract 2 from the attack roll. Anything else?
I mean, in that case, technically, even though I have a grapple, am I able to just like try and knock it out?
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing stopping you.
Yeah,
Put in a sleeper hold.
that would be
Make an
Unarmed?
unarmed attack at map -4.
and if it's I'm trying to non-lethal it, what do I press?
We'll just subtract 2 from the attack roll.
Okay.
It is grappled, so its AC is lowered by 2. Good. Your attack bonus is not super high.
No. I cannot get it to let me do a -1 to it. My
Well, also you
Okay,
could
there we go.
spend an action to devise a stratagem first. Because if you devise a stratagem, then that gives you bonus damage on your attack.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look down at this thing, see if I could like manage to find like the weak point in its neck, you know, that where you like pinch or choke it.
Yeah.
Did you
It's
see
the
that?
Vulcan pinch.
I don't even know what happened.
A bunch
Execute
around your
animation.
token. It said think, think, think. Oh, that do.
Oh my god.
It just like zoomed in so far, all I saw was the that'll do.
That was incredible. Okay, so just roll a d20.
So
Okay.
you took a second to map out all of his pressure points along his nervous system.
So you know that your attack against this creature is going to roll a 9. Because you did your devised stratagem, you can add your intelligence modifier to your attack roll instead of your strength or dexterity. Which, for you, is a pretty considerable difference.
Yeah. That's a +4. But doesn't that kind of cancel out though with the -4?
But you know full well that your attack against this creature is no, because
It's
that's still
10.
using your strength. It should
My
be
strength's a +1.
2 for your proficiency, 1 for your level, and then 4 for your intelligence. So it should be a +7.
That's a 16 -4 for a 12.
And 12. I would say that you've all been attacking these things enough that you would know what 12 is going.
Okay, I'm just and then just like adjust my hold on it a little bit more.
Gotcha. Nothing else?
Is there like any issues if I like start moving towards the door with this thing?
I
have
would
it
give you the
cold?
same thing that I gave Mrothgar, where you could basically half speed and just drag this thing. Which, James, I'm aware, is not rules as written. What we're doing.
It's called the rule of cool, James. You wouldn't know that.
Are we adopting this thing?
Oh, savage bird.
So yeah, if you want to just like move a little bit, drag it.
Yeah.
All right, Hrothgar. This giant rat has challenged your supremacy.
Well, obviously I can't let that stand. I'm going to hit it with the hammer.
Gosh. You have 2 actions this round instead of 3.
Okay. Well, I'm already there, so I don't need to move. So I'm just going to
Make sure you target
hit it
him.
with the hammer. Oh, whoops. My map is so zoomed in, I can't see anything. Okay.
And then roll your attack.
Yeah. I rolled that.
Yes.
Ah.
But you have another
Okay.
attack.
I do. Okay. I am going to try it again. Hrothgar is determined. Is this thing still targeted, or do I have to target it
It's
again?
still targeted, yep.
Okay.
There's
so
a
I can
little
just-
blue circle of your color above its token. So you know it's targeted.
Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. One more time.
Can't dare miss twice, and you didn't. Hit it with an 18.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I am going to squish this rat so hard.
Drop
For
the hammer.
12 points of damage.
I would say it's successfully
Oh,
squished.
Jesus.
Barbarians, y'all.
I squished the
Barbarians.
rat.
As Rosemary is just slowly walking by this thing, dragging a rat, you just bring the hammer down. And I think there's a
There
moment
is
of
a
eye
sad squeak.
contact.
I looked down at the rat in my arms. See, this could be you, and I'm trying to help you. So, please just work with me here.
Make a nature check, please. I will even give you advantage on this.
Just go limp, little buddy.
You don't need it. A 19.
Oh my
That's
god.
a 21.
Oh, you did it.
Finally, communication.
Yeah. This thing watched that scene, and its turn is next. It will just go limp and just let you drag it.
Thank you.
You're my buddy now.
You want that to be you? Huh? You want that to be you?
I'm gonna bring us out of initiative. As what if there were any rats? They seem to have scurried off, and the basement is left. Fight the battle music. I have yet to. There we go.
There's a door we never checked.
There were too many rats.
There was so many rats.
There were probably more rats,
That big thing?
but
No way that was a rat. That was like
Well,
I don't even know. That was a capybara.
Looked like a
It was
cave bear to
huge.
me.
I had an uncle that size, so
well, it wasn't your uncle.
Nope.
Probably.
I mean, I have a large family and I haven't met them all, so.
Awesome.
But we're taking this guy out.
Just dragging the rat. Anything that you would all like to do?
I kind of want to peek my head in that hole.
Lou just wants to see if there's any like of that cheese. Take as a souvenir. That
There's a whole
crystallized
vat of
cheese
it.
that doesn't burn my hand in acid.
That's a little more difficult.
Rutger would like to take some of the acid.
Sure. Take a vial, dunk it down. Yep.
Yep.
You have a vial of cheese flavored acid.
Either to attract rats or to dissuade anything else.
Some of that ghost pepper cheese, eh?
I mean, I got my hands a little full here. Can someone please check to make sure that this halfling guy is not like experimenting on rats or anything against their will?
I mean,
Given the reaction to your rats, I will take an assumption they didn't experiment on them on purpose.
I mean, he easily could have, considered they've just kind of been growing in size when interacting with this cheese. So I don't really trust people a lot. So he might have been experimenting on them.
Oh, I think I'm going to pin this one more on ineptitude than malice. I think he just wasn't very good at containing his experiments.
yeah, I know we only met them for about 5 or so minutes, but they just didn't seem very smart.
Never, nunca, and never.
Yeah, he couldn't even find the keys.
Never assume competence when it can easily be explained by ineptitude.
Well, the two of you staring into the hole would think just that. It's a tunnel that seems to lead off into a maze of more tunnels dug by this thing, which over time will probably collapse. Lou,
Oh, yeah, we don't got to worry about that. But that's some shoddy tunnel work.
Yeah,
head up to code.
they could have done better. They don't even have any structural beams to hold it up.
Hopefully,
Yeah, I
no
know, like
mold
it's
ate from that bat of cheese.
every 14 feet, you're going to need 6x6s arched over. Yeah, no, that's not going to last.
Rothgar standing by the hole, waiting to whack any rat that dare show its face.
Lou, you checking out that door?
Guacamole.
Yep.
You've got a new favorite enemy.
Get up to it.
Got rats.
Are you just reaching out, throwing the handle open? It's a turn knob. Nothing stopping you from just grabbing, turning, and opening.
Yeah. Open. Sesame.
You are physically touching the door.
Yes.
I'm just messing with you. It's just a door.
Not
Yeah, it opens up.
even Tasha
No.
just leaned in there.
There's a pretty sizable cache of alchemical supplies in here.
Well, he did say you could pay us with some of this. Does anything there look like any good potion?
Oh, absolutely. Have healing potions. There's some things that look like mutagens of some kind. You'd even find some like very minor alchemical bombs.
I wouldn't trust that
I'll
those
take
things are
some of the
properly labeled.
bombs. I'll take the bombs and the healing. I will leave the mutagens alone.
Fair enough.
It will be our payment, and then we can sell those for something.
As Rosemary is dragging a rat body up the stairs, outside, into the fresh air, what are you doing with this giant rat?
I'm trying to sober it up and send it on its little ratty way. Unless it really just feels like sticking around. In which case, we'll say when Rosemary levels up in the future, she just gets a rat familiar, because I didn't take that.
Given the opportunity, it would immediately take off.
Yeah.
But the rest of you also headed back upstairs.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
slowly though. I'm pretty woozy.
Yeah, Rothgar will help y'all up the stairs. I think he's probably strong enough to just like pick you up and like carry you up
Probably,
the
yeah.
stairs.
I nuzzle in. I'm like,
Aw.
You had a long day. You had a long day, champ. It's okay.
just need a nap.
You're tired.
With that, the alchemist would kind of staring from a distance, seeing that you're all starting to come back upstairs. Everyone all right? Rat's gone?
That's the last rat. Indicates Rosemary's captive, pet, familiar.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Well, promise you the 50 gold. And he'll, jump back behind the little serving counter, pull out a sack of gold, just slide it on over. Ah.
Rothgar looks at it, like takes a peek. Does it look like 50 gold?
I mean, your intelligence is average. You're not negative, as we established, but a quick glance would say that yeah, it's somewhere between 40 and 60.
Cool. Okay. Rothiger's gonna like push the sack towards the rest of the party. And he like bends down a little bit so he can like look at the halfling in the eyes instead of trying to look down at the halfling. And he says, "So long as you are doing ill-contained alchemical experiments with cheese, you may attract more rats. You require secondary containment." And then
Oh,
he just stands up and turns around.
I wasn't gonna. No more cheese. No, we're going back to plants.
Rosemary is going to look this halfling in the eye. She's probably having to stand up just a little bit on her toes. That brings to question, though, as she like pulls out her little notebook. What exactly were you trying to experiment with, considering it made the rat really, really aggressive? And I'm going to use my pointed question move.
Okay.
Oh.
Pointed question, huh? You asked a question that charms or needles someone just the right way. As you ask a question of a non-allied creature that you can see and begin conversing with, attempt a diplomacy check against the creature's will DC. Will DC of 16. That is an 8. If anyone has a hero point that you'd be willing to sacrifice,
Yeah, I can have mine.
you can re-roll it.
Thank you. I know this doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things because we're over with, but
Yeah.
18 is enough. On a success, it's the same as a critical with the bonus +2. The target must directly answer your question. It doesn't have to answer truthfully, but you gain a +2 bonus to your perception DC if they attempt to lie. Well, I was just yes. Okay. See, my cousin lives in the city. Decided to take a different path in life, and all of her family loves him. He's the crown jewel of the family. He decided to become a chef. You see, I decided to become an alchemist. Every time I go home, we always talk about how great his cooking is. I thought maybe if I could find some way to give my food a little advantage and maybe a slightly addictive quality to it, that we'd stop talking about how much everyone loves his food.
so you were
Yeah.
making drugs in your basement.
But that's a really reductive way to look at it.
Yeah, but correct.
Like, maybe don't make meth
I-
cheese, okay?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's just
I would recommend against.
no. We have a great grilled cheese
I would
recipe. I just wanted a little advantage. That's all.
It's a great quantity
Yeah,
of
but
acid
maybe
in
do
your
not
basement.
add mutagens.
Well, the smaller quantities exploded.
And you were planning to feed that to your family?
It was stable.
At that rate, you would have made a halfling family a fulling family, so
Hey, don't worry, don't worry. I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm going back to my normal alchemical practices. No more cheese experimentation for me.
keep an eye on you.
Maybe no more food experimentation in general.
Nope.
Yeah, I
nothing
don't
but
want to be
don't
called back here
use-
because you got a rabbit problem. All right.
I'm going back
Yeah.
to my
Do not use mutagens.
tried and true practice of making poisons.
Is it possible to roll an insight check?
Well,
You
Or
can make
I
whatever
do
you
have an insight check.
Did we
You can
help
make a
or hurt
perception check if
today?
you'd like.
I'm
What
gonna
have
whisper
we
into
done?
Rothgar's ear because I'm still like.
If he's lying to
We
me,
should call the cops.
that's a 18.
Would you like to also
I
roll,
think this guy may
Rothgar?
be called Heisenberg.
Sure. Oh boy.
Your perception's on the left-hand side above your saving throws.
Oh, oh, it's just perception.
just
It's
perception.
not. Okay. All right. Let's roll perception. Oh no! I pushed the wrong button. What did I
Can we
do?
apply that 19, please?
Oh my goodness.
How
Let's-
You roll
did I do
perception
that?
for all of us.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll take that 23. That's okay.
It's
Yeah,
everyone's
I'm
everyone's
so
feeling
bad
a
at
little
this.
sus. It's all good. He's absolutely telling the truth. He used to sell poisons to get by.
Oh. Okay.
I think you got to get yourself right with God, my friend.
Which one?
Pick
Just
a god
one.
and pray.
Yeah, there's
Any.
a lot you can, not go wrong with.
Well, I used to sell a lot to a cult of Abaddon, but that was a while ago.
Oh,
I could probably
boy.
find them again and see how they're doing.
Yeah, just maybe make
No.
some healing potions instead, okay?
Yeah. Or you just become
Yeah.
a herbalist, or just
Or retire.
yeah, that too.
Or maybe
Maybe
specialize in salad dressings.
I'm telling you, I'm going to be keeping an eye on you, and I'm only going to get more powerful. Like up to 20 levels higher than I am now.
I don't know what that means, but okay. You're welcome back anytime. He's now just standing there,
No.
just smiling, customer service smile.
I can't do the intimidation thing, Rothgar. Can you do that for me, please?
Yeah, ask to speak to his manager.
Sure thing. Rothgar turns to our poor Thistlefoot, and glowers down at him, and just goes, "Retire." Just one word. I would like to intimidate this halfling.
Absolutely. DC of 16.
Oh boy. Cross your fingers, y'all. Oh no. How do I roll this correctly? Where does it let me roll?
So the easiest way is to hover over your token. So that little gray box appears to the right. And then
Yes.
click that little open hand symbol on the bottom. and then
Oh, look at that.
Scroll to your intimidation.
Okay.
So read.
Ah!
It's
I rolled them.
it's not a critical
seven.
failure.
Alright.
Did anyone have a hero point?
Nah, I've used mine.
Well,
Oh,
yes.
there's an
we
actual
do have a hero point.
That action was a coerce.
Also, thank you
I
for the
didn't know
raid.
this
We got a raid?
existed.
Live from the Apocalypse. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for the raid. We're playing some Pathfinder. Bet you couldn't have guessed it. Yeah,
I just bought a hero
It wasn't
point.
a critical failure, but he still just does look at you, just that customer service smile. I see what I can do. I do need to rebuild my funds because I kind of gave you the last of my money. But
Got a hero point.
someone have a hero point
Nala?
left?
Yeah, just bought one.
I bought one.
Oh yeah. If you want to re-roll that.
Or does someone with higher charisma than me want to roll this?
Oh no, you're the one in his face. It has to be you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the one 3
Alright.
times his size.
It's intimidation.
Yeah, but then
you're
we'll see.
intimidating.
If I could intimidate with strength instead of charisma.
There is a feat as you get higher that adds your strength bonus.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Hold on. Alright. Intimidation. Here we go.
Got this. Natural 20.
Come on, you got
Maybe.
this.
Maybe.
It's an 8.
Nope.
Come on!
No. No. It is
You know what?
not in the dice today.
Next time you come by, I'll have some nice healing potions for you. No rats, no cheese, and you can come and we'll just have some tea and we'll just talk.
I'm not gonna trust a healing potion from someone who makes poisons professionally.
I wouldn't trust a healing potion from someone who makes poisons professionally.
I wouldn't say anything he does is
Um,
professional.
I
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I have
Lou
I have
is
connections, and I'm gonna know
well-
if you do anything.
okay. Have a safe trip.
I do actually have a +8 in Underworld.
Oh my god.
Should have rolled that.
It's a lore skill, not a core skill.
Captain Rouge? I think that's Captain Rouge, Captain Rouge. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I can appreciate it.
Aw.
But
Arush.
as we leave this poor, innocent, traumatized alchemist to his duties,
Yeah, right.
Sus McBrindlebottom.
we take back off onto the road and fast forwarding just a little until it's time to set up camp. We have a nice fire going, pulling out some rations, some meats that we can cook over the open flame. Rosemary, as you are laying out your mat to get ready to bed down for the night, you would hear some rustling in the grass. And you'd see a figure just kind of sitting in the shadows, just watching you.
If it's a halfling, I punch it.
It's not a halfling.
If it's a rat,
Rat friend.
I'm gonna split some bread with it.
Hold out some bread. Make a nature check.
Owl bear. Owl bear.
Not friendly, not friendly. An 11 is fine. It's going to take a few steps closer to you, sniff at the bread, snatch it out of your hand, and step back up a few steps and just nom on it.
Hey, you let me know if you want to go toss that halfling's place for doing that shit. Do it.
It seems to nod just a little, but it might be your imagination. Anyways, you do have a rat friend who will follow you. And maybe Rosemary takes some feats in the future to get a rat animal companion.
Actually, talk rat.
But
Take owl bear lingo.
I think that is a fantastic place for us to bring the stream to a close. This has been a ton of fun. I love Pathfinder so much. And you have all been an amazing group to play with. Also, thank you to everyone that came out to watch us and support us and gift the 100 or however many subs we had earlier. That was craziness. And thank you, Live from the Apocalypse, for the raid. We love you folks so much. But I do want to go around one more time, let everyone tell you who they are and where you can find them on the internet. We'll go the same order we did for intros. So first up is Jason.
Hi, I'm Jason. On Twixter, I am JJSYNN, but you can find me just about anywhere as some version of Graphical Ronin, usually with an underscore in between. The name implies I do illustrations and whatnot for commissions. I played Shin Kicker today, who got his shins kicked in instead. This is my first time playing Pathfinder. I was afraid of the crunch, but it's actually pretty intuitive once you get going with it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I will be right back here on Monday, kicking up our second season of Lancer Dustgrave. And I have a bad addiction going on with that game.
That's another game where you look at it and you go, okay, this is really crunchy. And then you get into it and you realize, oh, I only have to pay attention to like a sliver of the rules. I'm good.
Yeah, this is the part I need. There's no getting distracted in that. You're in between turns. You're spending it researching what am I doing next. Yeah. So I believe I'm doing another Pathfinder. I believe with James on the 21st
Oh,
on this
very cool.
channel. I think that's all I'm doing for the rest of this month, though. But I put my name in for everything every month, so I might pop up somewhere else.
Heck yeah. Over to Noip.
Yeah, I'm Neop. As you could see, not no IP. I do have an IP. Neop. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Blue Sky, YouTube, whatever, as Neop3. Basically, every single Neop3 you see on the internet is me, except on TikTok. For some reason, there's an account, two accounts, with my username and profile pictures that I didn't create. But regardless, I do illustrations, art, woodworking, all types of the plastic arts whenever I can. I sometimes post pictures on Instagram of funny things I see, and yeah, that's about it. I'll not be on this channel this month. I think this was my last game for right now. But if I do appear on something, it's because someone dropped out of something and I just took the chance.
Yeah.
Um, and so yeah, thanks for today, Hoop. It was amazing. We got to hunt some rats and make one giant one explode into confetti. So yeah, on to the next person.
Over to Johnny.
Hi, it's Johnny Rose here. Follow me on Twitter at @it's_Johnny Rose and at Twitch at it's just Johnny Rose or it's Johnny Rose. No underscore. I'll be live tomorrow doing some Lethal Company with a bunch of great people. But speaking of great people, Lost Caravan RPG, best people on the internet that I know of. Always happy to be here. Always happy to learn new systems, even though this is my second time with Pathfinder. It's a system that I'm learning to love very much so, and I hopefully in the future can run a full game with this because it's very much a fun system to learn and fun to just play with.
Absolutely. Wait until you hit like level 8 and you start getting the crazy stuff.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
And that
Hitting
brings us.
+7 on the first level is already crazy.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, your AC is getting up around the 30s.
Yeah.
You have a plus like 12, 13 to hit. But that brings us over to Alice.
Hey guys, I am Alice. You can find me everywhere online at Alice Hart. But if the other people that use that name, including one adult film star, have stolen it first, you will find me under Hellion Heart. Yeah, I did not. 10 years ago, when I took up this name, that was not a thing online that I could find. So I refuse to admit that I wasn't the first. Yes, you. Besides that, you can find me online at Hellion Heart. Up next, I will actually be back over here on Saturday with Hoop playing Cypher at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Yes. Then you will find me starting on Wednesdays. Also on Lost Caravan, playing Cottages and Cerberuses for about 4 weeks in our mini series starting next Wednesday. And then on Fridays, you will find me over on Nerds with Dice starting the 19th, playing a mini series of Apocalypse Keys. I I know. I am so excited.
That
And
is
outside
my
of that,
favorite Powered by the Apocalypse game.
it is definitely one of mine. I got to play in the beta, so I am excited to pick this back up for an actual miniseries with the final product. Um, outside of that, you can find me reliably on the Actual Play podcast. Welcome to Reddington, where I am a editor, producer, and one of the players. It is a Monster of the Week show, and this is, for the record, how Rosemary was carrying that rat out the door.
Incredible and adorable.
Going right for the jugular.
She hops in my lap like she wants to be held.
And then, of course, joining us for the very first time, playing Pathfinder for the first time, literally joining us last minute to be on the stream, which thank you so much.
Yes.
Noctua.
So, yeah, who covered it? I'm new, which means I don't exist on the internet a whole lot. If you liked me, come say hi on Blue Sky. I'm Noctua Magna. Pretty consistent across the internet, but reliably on Blue Sky. I'm not in any other games or streams or anything because I'm new. But if you
Yet.
like me, come give me some encouragement, and I might do this again.
Heck yeah. Well, unfortunately, there's this thing where once you've been in a game, you kind of just sign up for another one, and then you sign up for another one, and then you're in a mini series, and it's
It turns
unfortunate,
into
but
a
what can you do?
lifestyle.
Yeah.
then-
They keep putting me in month after month.
And then you start, buying books, and then financial issues arise, and
And then you're Jane.
Start meeting
And
at cons.
yeah.
That
Sounds
Don't even
just
get me
leaves me.
started on the physical dice thing, because that's just a whole monster in itself. So
That part I got.
yeah.
That just leaves me, of course. I have been Andrew, your storyteller for tonight's game, and for most games around here. Although you are going to see a bunch of friendly faces behind the GM's chair in the coming weeks. We have a bunch of great people that want to tell a bunch of great stories, and we're here to support it. If you do want to come roll some dice with us, of course you can join our Discord. The link is down below. That big old button that says Discord. It is where we post things like casting calls, schedules, and just generally hang out and be big giant nerds. That is all I got. I'm going to throw a raid over to the Swole Initiative Network, who is playing the Die RPG, another incredible game that everyone should check out. But yeah, that's it. That's us. We got nothing else. As always, be good people, do good things, and we'll see you next time.